What's going on, everybody? This is JVB from the Post Game Report podcast and talkingaboutgames.com. Make sure you check us out. And as always, thank you for viewing my videos. So, I'm showing off several games that came out for the PlayStation Plus. That is a subscription on the PlayStation Network that you can get for $50 a year. And every month, Sony is providing different types of video games that come for free while the lifespan of that subscription is still going. So once you cancel your subscription, the games go away. The great part about that is that if you happen to renew your subscription, your games do come back to your library. So this month, being March 2015, we were able to receive Counter Spy, which you're watching right now. After that, you're gonna watch gameplay of Valiant Hearts, which I played the demo on the iPhone 6 Plus, and really good. I'm looking forward to finishing that. I know it's not a long game, but from the demo that I played on the iOS, and it also gave you the ability to read a comic in regards to one of the war dogs. Actually, two of them. It's a really emotional story. So, I definitely look forward to playing that. I nearly picked it up on the iOS, so I'm glad that it is available for free on the PlayStation Plus subscription. And then we have Oli Oli 2, which is a skateboard game. It is very reminiscent of Paperboy, at least for me. And even though when you do look at it, and it's, has that style of graphics that at least I grew up playing, there is a lot of gameplay into it. It is pretty deep. Like, some of the moves you gotta do, you gotta be very coordinated. You gotta utilize the left, either D-pad or, well, I haven't tried a D-pad. I should try that, but I was using the analog stick because it's also available on your PlayStation Vita, and that's the beauty of the PlayStation Plus subscription, is that you get games for the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, and PlayStation Vita. And a lot of times, when you have a game on the PlayStation 4 floor, it'll be cross-buy compatible, and sometimes even cross-play. So I gotta try the D-pad on the PlayStation 4 controller with Oli Oli 2. I was using the left analog stick, and there are times where I gotta just think of Street Fighter. Think of doing a freaking Hadouken. That type of control, or you need that type of coordination, because you gotta go down, swipe up, hit A at the same time to have a perfect landing. So, you even have to use the R1 button. So there's a lot to Oli Oli 2, even though it looks like a very ordinary game. And it's extremely fun. And the soundtrack is really impressive. And the fourth game that you get for free is none other than Abe's Odyssey. Now, I played Abe's Odyssey on the PC way back in the day. And it was clunky, but it was fun. It has a lot of humor, and it still maintains that humor. It's more of a remaster, but the controls feel really tight and they're responsive, and I like that. So it's caught up with the times as far as control and controlling Abe. And even though I haven't played much of it, you're gonna eventually see some gameplay, and you'll see probably 3 minutes less than I've actually played. So there's a lot to play, and I don't know when I'm gonna have time to play everything. And the fourth video you're gonna watch is Helldivers. I just threw that in there as a little bonus because Helldivers is a 4-player co-op game. You have a top-down view. It kind of looks like Diablo, that type of view, old school Gauntlet. And the crazy thing about Helldivers is that you can kill your own teammates. There's they don't turn teamfire off, so you can actually kill your teammates by accident, and all hell is gonna break loose. Now I'm looking forward to teaming up with some people who are dedicated to playing this, and not only playing it, but playing it the right way. I have a bunch of friends who can be total assholes and will kill you just to fuck shit up. So I definitely don't want to deal with that. So I'm recruiting. I want to get my own Helldivers team going so we can play this damn thing, and I also have it on the Vita. Now it is not part of the PlayStation Plus subscription, but you do get a discount if you're a PlayStation Plus subscriber. So I paid, I believe, $17.99, and now I have it on the PlayStation Vita, PlayStation 3, and PlayStation 4. So you pay for it once, you get it on 3 different platforms, and that is freaking awesome. And also, sticking with video games, of course, we've had some video game console announcements yesterday at GDC. One of the big and most anticipated announcements came in regards to the Xbox One and DirectX 12, what kind of impact DirectX 12 was going to have on the Xbox One. When I saw it, there was talk of a 20%, excuse me for coughing. I don't want to make it sound like I was trying to hold back the laughter, because I'm not. So I apologize for that cough. But there was initially some talk of a 20% increase in the GPU processor for the Xbox One. Then when I get home at night, I'm hearing and I'm reading that that wasn't true. That Phil Spencer didn't really specify any specific platform, meaning PC or Xbox One. So there was even talk that he was talking about Fable Legends on the PC, and how once Fable Legends was utilizing DirectX 12, which it doesn't fully utilize it, because DirectX 12 needs to be utilized from a developer from the very beginning of development. So I'm assuming that from DirectX 11.5 or whatever, 11, and then you go up to 12, you utilize some certain things on a video card. I don't know. I'm not the type that's going to break everything down from a technical standpoint, so I do apologize. But this news about a 20% increase was in regards to Fable Legends being on PC. So that's that. We haven't gotten anything solid in regards to the Xbox One, so I'm not going to sit here and poke fun, because I do own an Xbox One. I'm sure DirectX 12, whatever type of impact is going to have for the Xbox One, I'm sure it's better than nothing. So you take that with a grain of salt. You take that for what it's worth. Let's say even if DirectX 12 was to provide a 20% increase to any portion of the Xbox One hardware, developers still need the time to take advantage of that. They need to build a game from the ground up to utilize DirectX 12. The problem with that is greed. And we've seen greed take a stronghold and screw shit up for the gaming community in 2014. And what I mean by that, we saw plenty of big AAA releases come out with issues that broke a game. Look at Assassin's Creed Unity. Look what happened with Halo, the Master Chief Collection. Drive Club. We've seen so many freaking big and highly anticipated games come out that had freaking issues. Now, why would these issues occur? Well, the publishers, who happen to pay for a lot of the development cost, even promotional cost, and that is why you have situations where Sony will jump in and help someone out, like Ready at Dawn, or you have Microsoft helping to provide the cost for Respawn. So whatever cost they're covering, they're paying basically for development to come along, whether it's exclusive or not. And they need that game to come out at a certain point. In this case, for Drive Club, Little Big Planet 3, the Master Chief Collection, Assassin's Creed Unity, these games had to come out during the holidays. So there was no room for a delay. Now, if developers are going to take advantage of DirectX 12, they're going to need the time to do it. And I just don't see that happening because publishers are going to want games to come out really quick
August 1st,
so they can profit. Now it's up to us as the consumer, as the gamer,
of the Austro-Hungarian Empire,
to let these bastards know.
declares war.
We're going to wait. We don't mind waiting for a game to come out that's going to utilize whatever software or whatever hardware that needs to be utilized in order to take our gaming experiences to a new level. We got a glimpse of that with games like the Order 1886, even Drive Club. You look at that weather effect. You know, from a visual standpoint, we're getting there. PC gamers, if you're willing to pay for, you know, the extra amount of money to upgrade your graphics card, your processor, and all that, you're seeing some great freaking visuals in your games, especially with some of the patches and some of the modifications that people are doing. You can't do that with the home console, and we know that. We're fully aware of that. But where there's a possibility of a slight upgrade in performance as a home console owner, I want to see that. I want to see developers take advantage of it and utilize the tools that are available to them at their maximum capability. Now, I understand that the publisher has a lot of say. You know, they hold the freaking carrot above the developer's head, and they say, if you want to get paid, you better freaking release a game at this, in this date or whatever. Not everyone could be a Bungie, a Valve, a Rockstar Studios. There aren't many developers or studios that can do that. Rockstar, whenever the hell they want to bring out another GTA or Red Dead Redemption, they have the capabilities of releasing it when it's ready. Not everyone can do that. So once we understand that even though DirectX 12 could or could not possibly make the Xbox One somewhat more powerful, we also have to understand that even though the developers have that power, they need the time. And it seems like, you look at the trend in 2014, it seemed like a lot of developers were not provided all the time they needed. That is why with Ready at Dawn, when they delayed the Order 1886, I was pretty happy about that. Why not? I know the PlayStation 4 had not a lack of exclusive titles because they had plenty in 2014, but when you hear the quote, I'm here quoting in the air, AAA, the Order 1886 was one of those titles, and it came out already. I finished it. I platinumed it. I played it about 4 times. I absolutely enjoy the Order 1886. And they were given the time to create what they wanted. Now, will I ever know for sure if the Order 1886 in its current state is exactly what Ready at Dawn wanted? I don't know. I'll never know that. But look at Quantum Break. We haven't heard anything new in regards to Quantum Break for the Xbox One. There's a possibility that Quantum Break might not even come out in 2016. But you know what? If they need the freaking time, I'm cool with that. If they need the proper time to maybe utilize certain aspects of DirectX 12, I'm cool with that. I can wait. I spoke about the backlog of games that I currently got on the PlayStation Plus subscription, and that's not even counting the games that I bought. I have games on the Xbox One, I have games on the PlayStation 4 that I need to finish. So I have a freaking pretty substantial backlog of games that I need to finish, and that is not counting Bloodborne, which comes out in a few weeks, MLB The Show that comes out at the end of this month. I might be picking that up, I don't know yet. I'm hoping that it's substantially better than MLB 14. So if 15 is better and substantially better, I'm gonna pick that up. There's a possibility. Ori the Blind Forest, that's coming out on the Xbox One. I definitely plan to pick that one up. So there is a possibility that I could be picking up 3 additional games. And that's not even counting multi-plat games. So I need to hurry up and finish some of my damn games. And by the way, before I move on, my gamer tag on Xbox Live is JBB, and my PlayStation Network name is JVBeta. Add me, I'll return the favor. So let me get to some other news in regards to the gaming community and YouTube. I don't get caught up in drama, but I did want to mention this whole situation going on with CrapGamer and stealing other people's videos and using them as his own during reviews, reviewing games that he never finished, and insulting his viewers by lying to them. Now, I remember getting into an argument with CrapGamer about Killzone when they found out that the multiplayer portion of Killzone wasn't really 1080p, it was 1080i. And he went on this tirade preaching about honesty and how Sony is lying and cheating gamers out of their money. Well, CrapGamer, you were exposed for doing the same exact thing. You're lying to your viewers, you're cheating them out of money. Now, granted, they're not paying you, but they're paying you with their time. Some of these people trust your opinion, and you're lying to them. So every time they click on your video, they're allowing you to make some money, some advertising money, some AdSense money. I made a few dollars here and there via YouTube, but nothing crazy. So I understand that even though you have way more viewers than I do, you're gonna make a little more than I have. And based on what I've made on YouTube, the fact that you sold your soul, your integrity, you smacked everyone in the face who believed in you, who subscribes to your channel, you smacked them in the face and you say, you know what, you're so stupid, you're not going to realize that I'm cheating you out of your time. Time is valuable. And you insulted everyone. You took that time away from people, from their busy lives, to make a few extra YouTube dollars. Anyway, I'm JVB. I'll talk to you guys next time.